I started out as a truck driver, and I wanted to be more at home, and I decided to take up another trade, and welding, Tulsa Welding School was my choice, and it's paid out very well. I recommend welding, Tulsa Welding School. If you're really wanting to, travel, great work, great pay, just have to apply yourself and get after it. Very helpful with job placement, according to what area, what field of work a person, whether it be in the field or in a shop, or if you're a good welder, you can start your own business. The choice is up to the individual. The teachers at TWS are, unbelievable because they're hands-on. There's a lot of them that will actually get off in there and show you. I've had an instructor who actually grabbed my hand to show me the technique. And different instructors have different techniques, which is very helpful for a student that's really trying to learn. So the instructors are very hands-on, very good at what they do. They're very professional. Start now. Don't wait. Don't guess, don't think about it, just go ahead and start now. Put yourself in a better position than what you are now.
Yes, yeah.
Confused about what you want to do, or undecided, I should say, take a chance. This is an opportunity of a lifetime, not just young people, but middle-aged people. The opportunity is there, and take advantage of it while you still can. Last time I had checked, it was more like a 50-to-1 ratio, job to student or welder. So, there's jobs pretty much everywhere, all over the United States, and from my understanding, the world also. I'm able to be home more and spend time with my family, my grandkids. So I'm really pleased to have the time and be able to do things family oriented, and have the money to do it. It was a different experience. I had never seen anyone weld before. I was up for the challenge. I found something that I really like to do with my hands, and it's paid off for me.
You have the opportunities to travel. You have the opportunities to do a wide array from structural to pipeline. And when you really look at welding, the service that it performs, and really the safety aspect of welding, having someone that is knowledgeable, that really understands the craft across multiple types of welding is really something that is needed out there. There is a huge shortage and the demand is very high. Tulsa Welding School prepares their students very well. I believe that they do give a very good background, and to not only have a general knowledge, but also to apply that knowledge of all their welding types. Tulsa Welding School will be a go-to. We have hired 2 people in the last 18 months from Tulsa Welding School and have been very impressed with the skills that they possess. Now, beyond the skill of welding, what I've been probably most impressed with the candidates and the people that we've hired from Tulsa Welding School has been their character. And I really would like to emphasize that. They have been good people that we could trust very quickly. And they're just solid, steady, salt of the earth people that get the job done, that are serious about what they do.
And at Tulsa Welding School started in April of 2012 and graduated in November. Well, I drove a truck for 19 years and listened to the radio quite a bit, and they advertised on the radio, and started thinking about welding, and looked into welding as far as a career, and saw that there was some good money to be made, and was ready for a career change. And that's how it transpired. I didn't have time to where I could get tied up into a long educational program, but I wanted a skilled trade, and welding was it. It was a very demanding program, but that made it worthwhile. You learned a lot. The instructors worked well with us, and it was a good program. Knowledge of the instructors is tremendous. These guys have chased the pipeline from anywhere from Alaska to all across the lower 48, and they know what they're doing. It's an art, and like every artist, you need a certain type of paintbrush and a paint. The goal was to start work the Monday after I graduated, and I did that. It was a team. We were a team, and we all worked together to get the same goal, and that was to graduate. I recommend the Tulsa Welding School to any future welder that wants to change a career or start a new career. Absolutely. The future of welding will be with us forever. If a young man wants to get into the welding field, the sky's the limit. He can make a lot of money chasing the pipeline. It's a young man's field. It's a young man's career. And I highly recommend it if someone's a self-starter and energetic to become a welder and chase the pipeline. Absolutely. The career opportunities for a welder are unlimited. You can work locally, you can travel, you can work overseas. It's unlimited. You pick your poison.
Yes, I am a Tulsa Welding School graduate. It takes about 7.5 months to go through the course. I like the hands-on experience of the instructors, that they actually come to your booth. If you're having a problem, they will stand right beside you and tell you what you're doing wrong and how to correct it right then and right there. You don't have to take it down and bring it to them and show them. They will actually come and watch you. Just because you're a woman doesn't mean that you can't go out and grab it and do anything that you want to do. You can be anything that you want to be. Just because you're a woman doesn't mean you can't be a welder. I have seen a lot more women coming into Tulsa Welding School. I know about 6 or 7 of us now that are going there. Well, I don't know if I'll get in trouble for it, but you can't be a Paris Hilton. You have to be a hands-on, do-it-yourself kind of woman. The type that went out in the garage with their dad and helped the dad fix the car. Those type of women can do anything. The stay-at-home mom, she juggles 3 or 4 kids. Now they're off to school. She wants something else to juggle a rod. I had to show them a thing or two. I could weld better than them, and they're like, "Go, Mom, go, Mom." It was pretty cool. This is going to pay me back 10 times fold, even more. The amount of money that you can make out there in the job field, you can go downhill, you can go high frequency, you can go anywhere in the world, you can go other countries. This is not just you're going to stay here and weld. You can go all over the world. As long as there's buildings, as long as there's cars, as long as people keep expanding new horizons, there's always going to be a need for a welder. Everything that you need to learn, you learn here. Tulsa Welding School is top-notch. And everywhere that you want to open a door, there's a door and opportunity for you to, all you got to do is walk through it. Came here from Florida. I have met people from Jamaica. I have met people from the Virgin Islands. I had to move back home because I had a little bit of a rough patch back in Florida. And now, after going through Tulsa Welding School, I've got my wings back, so I'm ready to fly. One of the reasons also I want to be a welder is so that way I can tell my children and my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren, hey, Mimi made that, and it'll be there for years and years to come. I recommend it wholeheartedly. TWS is the one that you need to go. If you want to learn to weld, you need to go to TWS.